Kareem has a signature shot, the sky hook. LeBron James doesn't. So for him to be able to put up this many points consistently is truly impressive.
We don't talk about Kareem enough here on the show. It's one of the greatest of all time because you got to understand he didn't shoot three-pointers. And we're talking about LeBron shoots threes. This is an NBA era where a lot of three-pointers are shot. I mean, he did it pretty much all twos. And you're talking about when you look at the numbers that LeBron has to average for the next 4 or 5 years, it's like, wow. You know, Kareem did this without a three-point shot. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I don't think we appreciate the captain enough either. Maybe because I didn't see him play that much. I can just read about him and watch the highlights.
Oh, yeah, I watched him. I was here.
But, man, oh, man, yeah, he was definitely the guy.
So the whole greatest ever, there are a lot of people that will never, ever give that up to LeBron if the championship record is not close to Michael Jordan's. So you're saying that if he moves up this list, however, you're willing to forego that?
There's going to be a better argument. If let's say he doesn't win another championship, but he moves up on this list, he's the #1 scorer all time. With all the other accolades he's received, I mean, you're talking about he's been in 14 straight All-Star games as a starter. He'll probably break that record next year, being 15 straight starting in the All-Star game. So his accolades are adding up, and you're going to start looking at other factors that go in there when you start arguing him and Michael Jordan.
You know, it's funny, and this is probably weird, and a lot of people won't understand what I mean when I say this, but to me, Michael Jordan, I've said this, is the best player. You know, nostalgia, I think that he's the best player that I've ever seen. But I also say this, LeBron James, when it's said and done, will probably go down as the best all-around basketball player that's ever done it. And I just believe that. And I go back to what we just said. He has a chance to break that record, but he's a pass-first guy. That wasn't Michael, different games. But I think when it's all said and done, he's probably going to go down as the best all-around
Where do you rank him in the all-time list? Where would you put him, like, if his career ended today?
If his career ended today, I mean, he would go down in that top 5 to me. He'd be up in that top 5.
I agree.
Yeah, I think he's top 5 also. And both of you guys mentioned the name, and I'm not going there. He's not passing Michael Jordan. I don't care how many points he scores.
A lot of us think
because there's a different level of accolade that Michael Jordan was able to accomplish, as you mentioned, with the championships, that he won't be. But also, Michael Jordan consistently was the best player on the court on both ends.
Yeah.
And for him to be able to do that for so very long, that's what gets overlooked about his legacy.
This is a great time to take a trip down memory lane, since we are talking about all these